Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at something super practical for local businesses. Your website. It's not just, an online brochure. It really needs to be pulling in customers from right around the corner.
Exactly. And we've been looking at this really interesting guide from Easy Gold. It focuses specifically on designing websites for local markets, using Marlborough as a kind of case study.
Right. So the big question is, how do you make a website that isn't just, functional, but actually feels like your local shop? And crucially, how does that feeling help you make more money? Okay, let's get into it.
So Easy Gold talks about this idea of local design. And yeah, the basics are they got to be easy to use, look nice.
Sure, table stakes, really. A good site has to work on your phone. That's responsive design, load fast, clear buttons.
Right, the technical stuff. SEO so people can find you. But Easy Gold argues that for a local business, that's not the secret sauce.
Okay, so what is...
It's about tailoring the design, the pictures, even the words, to fit the local vibe, the culture, what people in that specific community like Marlborough actually care about.
Ah, so that's the localization bit, making it feel genuinely local.
Precisely. And that is what makes a small business stand out from, say, a big national chain's generic website.
Right.
It builds trust almost instantly with local folks.
Makes sense. They see themselves, their area, reflected.
Yeah, they land on the site and think, this is our place, not just some website.
So let's talk benefits. If you get this local feel right, what does Easy Gold say happens?
Well, the guide lists some clear wins. First, you get seen more locally, like in local search results.
Yeah, more eyeballs, good start.
Then you build a stronger, almost like friendship with your local customers. They feel more connected.
Which leads to?
Higher sales.
Yeah.
Better conversion rates is the term. More people who visit actually buy something.
And anything else?
Yeah. It also opens doors to team up with other local businesses or community groups. You become more embedded.
Okay, so how do you do that? Make it feel like Marlborough, for instance. What does the Easy Gold strategy suggest, practically?
It's about using images of real local spots.
Yeah.
Maybe specific nature views people recognize or photos from town events.
Not just generic, pretty scenery pictures.
Exactly. And maybe using words or phrases that sound natural locally. Reflecting the local way of speaking if it fits your brand, of course.
Interesting. Like local slang. Or just a certain tone.
Could be either. Depends on the business. But also, and this is key, showing proof you're involved. Like mentioning if you sponsor the local kid sports team or help with a town fair.
Right. Showing you actually care about the community, that definitely builds trust.
It solidifies that local connection. And speaking of trust, the overall design plays a huge role there too.
How so?
Well, Easy Gold points out that a clean, professional-looking site just feels more trustworthy. If it looks slick and works smoothly,
people feel more comfortable buying.
Yeah. But if it's like clunky or confusing, people just get annoyed and click away. They won't even get to the buying part.
Okay, so easy to use design builds trust. What else?
Security is massive. You absolutely need that little padlock icon in the browser bar. SSL encryption, it shows you're protecting their personal information, credit cards, stuff like that.
Non-negotiable, really.
Totally. And then a big one, reviews. Showing real words from happy local customers. Testimonials. That social proof is incredibly powerful for building confidence.
So a question for you listening, is your site doing that? Is it secure? And are you showing off those happy local customers?
Good question. It's something to actively think about.
All right, let's wrap this up. The core message from the Easy Gold Guide seems clear. Putting real effort into making your website feel genuinely local isn't just fluff.
Nope. It helps you stand out, connects you deeply with your community.
And directly leads to more local sales. It's a smart investment.
Definitely. So here's something to chew on. If your website is your digital shop window for your neighborhood, what's one truly local picture, or maybe a little story, something unique to Marlborough perhaps, that you could add right now to make a local customer instantly feel like, yeah, this place gets me?
A great final thought. Something for everyone to consider.